Hot news during his arrest, Northwestern Ph.D. student thought of other black men and women and More than 3 years after then doctoral student Lawrence Crosby was accused of stealing what turned out to be his own car, the 28-year-old said he's moving forward with repairing his reputation and teaching others about the consequences of implicit racial bias. A $1.25 million settlement between Crosby, the city of, and 4 individual police officers January 28. Attorneys for I didn't know about implicit bias either until I'd gone through this, Crosby said Tuesday by phone. I would like to bring. Crosby's situation began in October 2015 when a white woman called police and told them she was watching a black man steal a car. She followed him. I was face down on the pavement. One police officer, an engineering doctoral candidate at Northwestern University, Crosby was driving from his apartment to the science building on campus when police arrested him, according to his attorney, Timothy Toohey. In her 911 call to police, the woman acknowledges that she may have made a mistake by calling the police on Crosby and, if that was the case, asked officers to apologize for her. Crosby said that call changed his life. Getting stopped by the police for what was very clear to me wasn't a normal traffic stop because there were at least 4 or 5 police cars, that told me there was something more serious, Crosby said. I thought of all these in the moment, Crosby said he wondered if he might be next. He got out of his car with his hands up, which can be seen on dashcam video of the incident. Officers approached. A video of the arrest was released January 11, 2017, by Evanston Police. Includes dashboard camera recordings from both an Evanston police car and a camera that Crosby had installed on his own dashboard. Crosby said at the time, an Evanston Police Department spokesman said the use of force by police was justified as officers were responding to what they thought was an auto theft. The spokesman said, the city of has reached a tentative settlement in a lawsuit filed by a Northwestern University doctoral candidate against the city and 4 police officers after the then Ph.D. student was arrested and accused of stealing his own car, attorneys and the city manager have confirmed. Crosby was arrested and charged with disobeying officers and resisting arrest, according to a police report, after officers learned the car belonged to him. A judge later Crosby's civil lawsuit, filed October 11, 2016, in Cook County Circuit Court, cited false arrest and excessive force, and asked the city of Evanston and the arresting police officers to pay at least $50,000 for compensatory and punitive damages, fees, costs, and such other relief. Crosby said he realizes police officers have a difficult and stressful job. More than the traffic, instead of apologizing when they had an opportunity to do that, when they ascertained that I was the owner of the vehicle, even that would have ended the rest of the night, Crosby said. It would have been someone. If Crosby could talk to the woman who first reported him stealing a car, he said he would ask why she followed him in her car if she thought he was a dangerous criminal. That just doesn't fit with the rest of it. It just doesn't make. He also wondered why she didn't try to talk to him or get more information about the situation before calling police. Crosby said I don't know. It's hard for me. At the end of the day, I guess she was cognizant that she, at least, was potentially engaging. She was cognizant that she was potentially influenced by implicit bias. Which is an ironic. Experts describe implicit bias as attitudes or stereotypes that unconsciously influence an individual's actions or understanding of a person or situation. Crosby said he's working now to mend his reputation, as he finds himself often defending his actions and explaining what happened following the case's national media spotlight. He's moved out of. Meanwhile, Crosby said, one of his first steps in addressing implicit bias is hosting a forum on the topic this spring for students and faculty at Stanford University, where he earned his undergraduate degree. The goal at the end of the day is to have a conversation, Crosby said. Twitter @Genevieve Book. More than 3 years after then Northwestern University doctoral student Lawrence Crosby was accused of stealing what turned out to be his own car. The 28-year-old said he's moving forward with repairing his reputation and teaching others about the consequences of implicit racial bias.